I'm Nancy Ruiz. I am Chief Medical Officer at Meda Pharmaceuticals. My life has centered around medicine, sometimes as a practicing physician, sometimes as a scientist, and sometimes actually as a patient. I'm very inquisitive. I am a problem solver, and my passion is to help others. And medicine was the one thing that would help me fulfill all those three passions of mine. I started out as a clinician, as a physician treating patients, and I realized at the time that I could help a few hundred people at a time. However, if I dedicated myself to the science, that perhaps I could help thousands, maybe millions of people. And while I learned that I can't cure everyone, I certainly can comfort, I can relieve, and I can improve lives. So my life has really been dedicated to solving the problems that people have and trying to help them and cure them if I can. There's a number of things that I achieved in my career that I can say I'm very proud of. I've been able to work with teams that have brought medicines to patients that have helped them sometimes cure diseases like hepatitis C, for example, sometimes control diseases or improve life such as HIV, rheumatoid arthritis, transplant, asthma, oncology. Those are some of the tangible accomplishments that I'm very proud of. But I'm also very proud of the people that I've worked with and the opportunity of teaching, the opportunity of developing people, the opportunity of mentoring, because I know that every time that I teach someone or that I mentor someone, I am touching other lives through them. And therefore, what I do has very special meaning, and I'm very, very proud of that. And hopefully they will also derive that pride, and they will mentor others that will mentor others, and that reach will span very broadly. My mother was a physician, she was a mother, she was a wife. And that was at a time where challenges for women were even greater than what they are today. So she taught me that you can balance every aspect of a woman's life. And she also taught me that I can really achieve anything that I set my mind to. That I could really do anything. That being a woman, being a female, was no obstacle, and it shouldn't be an obstacle for whatever I wanted to do. So she was one of the main characters in my life early on. The women that inspire me today are those women that faced challenges. Not only career challenges, but many of the women face physical challenges, health challenges. Some of them have disabilities. Some of them are people that have very intense family situations. And some of them have the toughest job of all, which is to stay home and support their loved ones. But they do that, and they dedicate themselves, and I find inspiration in those people. And I want to be like them. I want to be a person who really overcomes all the challenges and the obstacles that are faced in front of me, so that I can be an example to women, not only now, but in the future as well. To believe in themselves. Without question, they have to believe in themselves. They have to believe in their potential. They have to really believe that they can achieve anything that they want. Whether it's in the personal space, whether it's in the professional space, whether it's in a career, they need to believe in themselves and not let anyone, for any reason, put them down or make them feel or think that they can't achieve whatever they want to achieve. If there is one lesson that I would like to move into other people, is to truly believe in themselves and not let anything get in the way of achieving what they want. Equality. I think the day where women are seen for their value, for what they can bring, for what they are worth, and they are evaluated, they are rewarded with the same types of rewards, the same types of criteria as the males, I think that's the day when society in general is actually going to benefit, because we will have overpassed gender, race, we will have overpassed a number of things that really don't matter, because what really matters is the fundamentals of what value that person brings. So if there was one thing that I would like to see in the future, is total equality. We start programming our children at a very young age. We start telling them what's right for boys and what's right for girls. Even the toys we give them, the sports we encourage them to do. I've very rarely seen a parent encourage a boy to do ballet or a girl to play football. So we start programming this sexism at an early age. The day that we stop thinking in terms of gender, the activities that we should or should not do, whether you're a girl and you should like poetry and you're a boy and you should like math and science, the day that we break those boundaries at the beginning is the day when people are going to grow to be whatever they want to be. They're going to be the maximum of their potential because they're doing what really is within them, not what society is telling them to do. So I think we have to begin as parents. I think we need to begin as teachers. I think we need to begin as members of a society, tearing those stereotypes and making the world intellectually, career-wise, emotionally gender neutral. When we do that, I think everybody will reach their fullest potential in whichever path they choose. The first thing I do is I leave my problems from work at work. So once I get in the car, close the door, the problems that I have at work stay at work. And I go to my family. I always dedicate a few minutes to myself just to unwind, think a little bit about my day, what I did right, what I could have done better, and maybe what I need to do the next day so that I can do better. We have dinner at the table every night, and I think that's probably the most valuable time of the day, when I can sit down with my family, have dinner, and have some conversation about whatever's happening in the world, or maybe nothing serious, but just being with my family, having that time of dinner and sharing. That's probably the best time that I have every day. I would say be ethical, be honest, be true to yourself, turn knows and I can't into how and when, and really go after what's in your heart. Because if you go after what's in your heart, you're going to have a lot of fun, you're going to have a lot of dedication, and you're going to have a lot of success. The worst piece of advice that I've been given was, You shouldn't do that because you're not going to be able to achieve that. And I am glad that I did not listen to that piece of advice. I could not live without my family. Jobs come and go, career is something, but the only thing that is true and the only thing that is real is family.